Two people work round the clock to keep the world peaceful. Yes, they are none other than doctor and the armed forces. The doctors have one more added recognition. They interact directly with the society. They serve the community selflessly, sacrificing their blood and sweat to relieve one of their pain. To honor their noble duty, we celebrate Doctors' Day on July 1st every year. On this very special occasion, I am Chandru from NSS NET Trichy welcomes Dr. Gunasekaran sir, MD, DM in Cardio, previously Professor of Cardiology, MMC Chennai and Government MKMC Hospital, Salem, to enlighten us about the medical field in India. Uh, Hello, sir. Hope you are doing good. Let's begin with the adventures in your career. As a doctor, you have undoubtedly faced some numerous challenges in your profession. Could you provide us with an overview of your medical background and extensive experience that you have acquired throughout your career?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. To begin with, I was born in a poor family. I lost my father at the age of 5 years due to heart attack. Instead of being depressed, I turned out this optimistically into a raging passion to become a cardiologist. My mother, as a single mom, worked very hard to feed me and my sister. I started to study with extreme focus without considering the fact that we lived in a small hut with no electricity. So street lights were a lifeline during that time. Those days I had to travel from my village to a neighbor city daily as a guide from college and village. Everything seemed new and it was very difficult to cope up with English since I was from a Tamil medium background. I came out with flying colors and started working in a rural primary center. Then I started preparing for PG and got my MD General Medicine in Madras Medical College, which highly competitive. After the 5 years of service at government hospital in an urban area, I did my DM cardiology in Stanley Medical College. I was assistant professor in government Stanley Medical College for 2 years, as associate professor in government Chengalpet Medical College for 4 years, and professor of cardiology at government Salem Mohan Medical College and Madras Medical College. This is my medical journey with thousands of cardiac patients, and this journey still continues happily.
Okay, sir. Thank you for sharing your experience. We are happy to hear that.
Yes.
And we'll step forward with next question, which is related to prominent disease prevention.
Yes.
So, what are the prominent diseases prevalent in youngsters and middle-aged people today? How can these be avoided with everyday activities and diet?
The most prevalent diseases are first one, type 1 diabetes mellitus in youngsters, and hypertension and hypercholesteremia. In a middle-aged person, there is one is heart attack, that is myocardial infarction, chronic kidney disease, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and finally stroke. Together with physical activity and stopping smoking and altering sleep pattern and stress reduction and healthy diets. These are all forms the foundation and prevention treatment of cardiometabolic disorders, including coronary artery disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes mellitus, obesity related conditions. We have to take sufficient intake of healthy foods such as fruits, nuts, whole grains, beans, vegetables, and seafood to be taken. We have to avoid excess taking salts and sugary beverages. Yes.
Okay, sir. Very informative answer, sir. I hope many people will get useful thing by your answer. And next question, which is regarding your personal experience. So, can you share a heartwarming success story of a patient that really touched your heart?
Yes, my heartwarming patient success story would be my first patient who came to my clinic with symptoms of heart attack, that is, severe chest pain and associated with sweating, nausea, vomiting. I treated this patient with antithrombolytic drugs like streptokinase, injection streptokinase, and I took him into cath lab and did angiogram, coronary angiogram, and angioplasty. After that, he was stabilized, and that patient is still doing well and comes for my regular checkup regularly. This was my heartwarming patient success story. Yes.
Okay, sir, great experience. So let's go ahead with next question, which is also regarding your personal experience. Have you ever had a funny or an embarrassing moment in your operating room or clinic that you can share with us?
Yes, sir. I had a funny warming story in my clinic. One patient, I think it's Krishnagiri, it seems. One patient came to my clinic and he told, I asked him, what all the symptoms do you have? At that time, the patient told, you must only find out. நீங்க தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். That is the main is. This is my funny experience. Then I explained the patient, you must tell the explain the symptom, then only I can find out like that. So these are the funny experience I had, Chandru. Yes.
Okay, sir, nice. And next question, which is regarding suicide. Like in our current society, youngsters, even working professional also committing suicide due to many kind of reasons. In that case, what role can doctor do in identifying and supporting for the people who may be at the risk of suicide?
The existing curriculum teaches students nothing about managing anxiety and failure. You students should learn how to adapt and cope. This can be done through inclusion of mental health awareness in the curriculum and provision of counselors in the campus. So World Health Organization is recommended gatekeeper training to prevent suicide. It involves training individuals to act as first responders to someone with emotional distress. So friends, teachers, and hostel wardens or even layperson can be trained as gatekeepers. They should be trained to recognize the warning signs of the suicide in a person and respond with empathy and refer them to mental health program. These are all the existing about suicidal healthcare tenderness syndrome.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your valuable answers, sir. How do you keep up with the latest advancement and research in the field of medicine?
We are all keeping an every day by touch by keeping online journals from American College of Cardiology and Indian Heart Journal and American Diabetology Society. So by this way, we are having doing latest technology. We are learning about robotic coronary angiogram and coronary angioplasty. So these are all the new advancement and new daily we are having touch with unit tested people by online by these journals, Chandra.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, super, sir. And next question is, how do you handle pressure and stress that comes with being a doctor?
By watching funny videos and playing with my pet dogs like Red Chandru. That's why we are
Oh,
I'm day by day keeping my relaxing my stress. These are the way to keep our health in without stress. Yes, Chandru.
okay, great, sir, great, sir. Next question is for us. Your answer will be helpful for us. As a part of NSS commitment to community service, what role do you think the healthcare profession can play in promoting public health aware, in promoting public health awareness and preventive healthcare measures?
We can make NSS volunteers to develop and train them to most emergency situation and natural disasters. I will train and I will recommend it for each and every NSS volunteers to do cardiopulmonary resuscitation and first aid measurement and Elmis maneuver for any emergency throat suffocation. So these are only my recommendation to NSS volunteers, Chandru.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable answer, sir. And this is the final question. Finally, what message or call of action would you like to share with the college students, particularly those who are in NSS, regarding uh, healthcare community service or making a positive impact in society?
You know,
The NSS motto is not me but you.
we know NSS is a nationwide scheme. As a part of NSS, you can promote the risk involving obesity, cancer, and organizing blood donation camps you have to all look for. You can bring changes in your institution, health and importing modification of food services and consumption of nutritious and healthy snacks and avoiding like burger, pizza, and this type of foods you have to eat. So these are all the my advice to keep up your national volunteers, national NSS volunteers. My recommendation to keep up all these services. Sandhu.
Okay, super, sir. We are very happy to we are very happy on having a wonderful session with you. And here we are at the end of the session. This lecture has celebrated the remarkable work of our doctors in field of medicine. We appreciate their dedication and commitment to improving the lives of patients. Thank you to all doctors for their invaluable contribution to healthcare and their unwavering compassion towards those in needs. Thank you so much for